Rundown.
Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. I don't know what the hell just happened. This is the beauty of live. This is not the Raw Rundown. What the hell is this?
Jam
someone be punking me, bro. Someone came in. That was not on there when I hit live. Somebody be punking up here in the stage. I swear to God.
My guess is Big Mike.
I swear to God. If he did, good on you, Mike. He got me. All right. Real quick. All right. We'll do a quick intro, then we'll go to the. So, obviously, awesome show tonight on NXT. Hot stuff coming from HeatWave. Obviously, we had Saints and Briggs get in there for a number one contender match. The WWE Speed Belt is back. Men's and women's. We'll break that down. We'll talk about how those all work. For those of you that don't know. And apparently, blindfold matches are still a thing. We're going to talk about all that. This is the NXT Rewind.
I want to be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient. Hoping one day I blow up from the basement.
I'm going to find whoever the hell did that. What's going on, everybody? I'm Johnny Anthony. Hey, this is the NXT Rewind Esports Code affiliate, as always, powered by Zoe Energy. Not by myself. This is a two Super collaboration. My man, Mike from the Mob Squad. Mike, how are you doing, baby?
Doing great, bro. What a night the other day we had a HeatWave. Great show tonight as well.
What a show, man. I've been at Battleground. I've been at Deadline. HeatWave is up there, man. Out of the three, it's definitely toward the top, man. Great show. Great matches. The energy was great there in the Lowell Auditorium. Shout out to them, man. I'd never been in that location. I don't think you have been either.
Nope.
Intimate as hell, man. I've been in arenas. That's probably the first time I've been in a place like that, and it was like a theater almost. And I liked it. I mean, I know we talked about it a lot over the night, but for me, that was special. It was cool. Your thoughts as far as the venue and how it went down?
I mean, I love the venue. I felt like everybody was ringside in the venue. It was like somehow it had 2,000 people in there, but I feel like everybody was right there within like a couple of arms reach of the ring, which was pretty cool. Even if you was up on a balcony, you had like maybe even a better visual as far as watching the ring, because we was looking through the arms and stuff. But I loved the show. I loved everything they did. I don't think I've been to a venue that size that was that intimate before neither. So I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to going there again.
Yeah, I'm pumped, man. Next time we'll be in Lowell, me and Mike. We're gonna be heading over to Bound for Glory. This time it's gonna be over in the Big Boy Arena over in Lowell. So that's gonna be right now. It's back now, I think, for 11 or 12,000. So they might add some, but that's gonna be a great event as well. That's their WrestleMania. So, oh boy, TNA, they're gonna be ready for Bound for Glory, man. I'm pumped for it.
Yep.
Before we get going, obviously, our boy Zach. It is National Cherry Popsicle. Zach, you need to tweet these at me so I can eat something during the day or start the show with something in my hand so I can like kick out to that National Day. That was too late for me. I could eat popsicle. Same. The other day he told me it was like banana split day. I was like, "Look at some ice cream, man." Look. And for those of you that hear me, I sound a little hoarse, a little raspy, man. I had 2 concerts this weekend. Me and Mike were blowing it up at HeatWave, man. So I'm just recovering. I should be straight by the weekend. But hey, listen, the train does not stop. HeatWave was great. We are 32 days away from No Mercy, the next big PLE coming to us from Florida, home of NXT, obviously. So that's going to be great. We got 2 big matches that got named tonight. We'll talk about all that. But the show for me, real quick before we get into it, it lost a little bit of speed for me, a little bit of heat, no pun intended. It was good. Up the gate maybe a little slow. It picked up a little bit toward the end. But overall, I think it was a good show. What are your thoughts overall before we start breaking it down?
There was maybe just 1 or 2 things that I thought was either funny or that wasn't too interested in, and I'm not even talking about the blindfold match. So I'm not even like I don't mind that type of stuff. It's actually pretty hilarious. Just don't do it. Don't overkill me with it, and it's fine. But there was a few. Other than that, there was just a couple things I didn't like. But for the most part, this is a pretty good show. I think it did lose a little steam coming off of. But remember that was just a premium live event. Excuse me.
Yep.
So I don't mind it going down a little bit to go back up. So I enjoyed it.
Awesome. Yeah, no. For what it's worth, like I said, it started off a little slow. Hot promo. We'll get right into it. And I think as it got going, though, I was like, okay, I'm getting more into this. And obviously, an awesome 6 women tag match to end the show, which was great. We'll talk about that.
Yes.
So, Saints obviously comes out. Obviously, you saw HeatWave. You saw that he jumped into that ring. He looked right at Oba. He was like, nah, man, I'm coming for that. That title's going to be absolute. Cuts a hell of a promo on Oba. And can't get any further before Josh Briggs comes out. Josh actually was sitting ringside toward the end of the PLE, which was cool. Because, again, being that close to everybody, he's pretty much, pretty close to throw a rock at and hit.
Yeah.
So obviously he comes out, calls Saints an outsider, tired of guys getting in front of him. He's been a day one guy, which Josh Briggs has been there for a very long time.
Yeah.
Those two kind of go at it. They're going to start throwing some fisticuffs. Ava comes out. She goes, listen, I've seen this story. I've seen the episode on repeat. I know what you're going to do. So obviously with No Mercy coming up, I need a number one contender because apparently Javon Evans is nowhere to be found. That was interesting. That was the interesting part. We'll talk about that in a minute. So she books Briggs, books Saints, number one contenders match tonight. Whoever wins gets to go face the Rula, Oba at No Mercy. So for you, real quick, obviously those two get the nod to go to number one contender. Your thoughts on those two being the next one of the two to step up to Oba, and where's Javon Evans?
First thing, I love the fact that it could be Briggs or Stocks. I mean, I'm here for all that. I still see Oba and Stocks both got to move up soon, but I'm here for all of that while we're here. The Evans thing is a little confusing. Thinking maybe he needed night off. You think maybe
he got hurt,
little banged up. I thought we would get Bouncy to start the program, to tell you the truth. So, I mean, interesting. What are your thoughts on it?
I'm thinking. I mean, we were there. You saw it.
I mean,
he got messed up on that table shot, man. I was like, ew. He was looking pretty good. Maybe it's a night off. Maybe he needs that rest a little bit. I mean, it's 2 days after getting thrown your ass to a table. I mean, what a spot. But
yeah.
And let's not get it twisted. My boy Mike popped like a mother when he thought he got the win, man. My man.
Yeah.
But when we were sitting, like you said, we're looking through hands and arms, and we couldn't see the leg on the rope. So as soon as you see the ref,
sneaky motherfuckers.
Yeah. And the ref, I see the ref doing this. I'm like, no, bro, no. But that was a good match. The hell of a main event, man, for HeatWave. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know. Maybe Javon needs a little time off. Maybe they don't want to overkill it because Javon, like I said, we talked about it that night too. Ever since he got that spark from Taker, kind of always been up there. He's been in Trick's face. He's been in Nova's face. Maybe it's okay. Let these other two guys come up. And like you said, Saints eventually needs to get that move. I don't want to get the predictions yet. We're 5 weeks away. But I don't know if Oba drops in here. I think he could. Maybe this might be the rub Saints needs. But we'll talk about some of the things I noticed in the number one contender match. Some of the ways moveset's starting to move, and it might have something to do with what's going on with the bigger dudes he's facing down the road with a title run. But I don't know. I'm going to say Javon needs some time off, give a little break off of TV, and just kind of let these other two big boys get into it, and let's see who wins. So maybe that's all just a little bit of resting up.
Think like this. Not even the nasty spot that we just see where Oba pretty much threw him like a pillow off the bed, just threw him, right? But we're talking about just like a couple of weeks ago, I believe Trick almost killed him, throwing him through the table off the ropes. So he's took not just one, maybe like, maybe more than I'm not even recounting, but he's took at least a handful of tough spots where I believe he just needs some time off, or he's not going to be bouncy no more. He just needs a break.
No bouncy. It's like no yeet. No bouncy.
No bounce.
So that was good. Obviously, that was a good way to start it off. Great promo work from both guys. Again, Briggs, my guy, pushing through the boos. Now I feel like it's a race. Now it's just like how long can they boo and go before Briggs kind of acknowledges it? He broke a little bit, but my man kept going, so I liked it. We get Kalani, we get your girl Blake up in the ring. Last time these two were in the ring, Jordan Grace got involved. Kalani won with a 10 count, got the win, obviously. They get back in. It was almost like watching, whether it was real or Memorex, we had deja vu. Here comes Jordan Grace coming down to the ring. Blake Monroe's running for the door. Nah, wait, where you going though? Because I locked this up with a chick. Where you going? I think you got a match though. Jordan escorts this young lady back to the ring. Kalani gets the win here. Gets a 1-2-3. Gives Blake Monroe her first loss. Didn't take too long. Not too long in a couple matches, but gives her the first pinfall. Since being with NXT now. I thought it was great, man. Kalani, I'm a fan. I think she's good at what she does. Very, very gymnastic, very like off the ropes, very, very good. But again, Blake Monroe looked good tonight. Still looked good. She looked great when we saw live, obviously on Sunday. But yeah, I think it was a good match. But Kalani walks away with the win here, which I think she needs. Blake putting over faces here is definitely what she needs. Gets her that heat. And her and Jordan are definitely not done. I think No Mercy, you're probably going to get I don't know, maybe a gimmick match, last woman standing, hardcore or something like that. But yeah, your thoughts on the match and Kalani walking out with the win here, and obviously Jordan getting involved.
Yeah, good match, but this is one of the things outside of the match I wasn't a fan with it. A few things I have problems with it. The rhetorical part didn't really have a problem with it, but I feel like they're working backwards, and I'll give you what I mean. It's like the way I look at this, that they're trying to give Kalani the rub so bad in this situation that the Jordan and Blake stuff just isn't making sense right now. Like Blake Monroe just beat Jordan Grace, the Juggernaut, clean at the pay-per-view. Why you running?
Yeah.
Again, right? Then when the door is not open, that doesn't mean you go into the ring not looking. Like you're making them both look stupid at Kalani's. Obviously you're giving Kalani the rub here, and I see you've tried to put a belt on her too early. You're trying to give her wins that, in my opinion, she shouldn't be getting right now. This should be an easy win for Blake, but you made Blake and Jordan Grace just look silly on account of giving Kalani Jordan the win, which I guess is your overall goal. But those two ladies should be higher up on the totem pole than her. So making them look stupid just wouldn't be how I booked it personally. Like if you want to keep them feuding, great. She should have just ran through Kalani and Jordan should have attacked her at the end. You could have got on about them continuing the feud. Running off when you just beat her, where's the logic there? It's no disrespect, but it's like the same as punching cages when you could climb over it. You see what I'm saying? So
yes,
but just sometimes you gotta just come on, man. Use the common sense. The common sense layer gotta be here. If I beat somebody up this week, I'm not running from them tomorrow.
Exactly.
It's
And it
just
was clean. And it was clean. We talked about that as soon as the match was over. We looked at each other. Yeah. Clean.
Yeah.
She won clean. And then you give her first loss on NXT to, again, no disrespect to Kalani Jordan. That's who she takes the first L from.
Yeah, what it is, you're doing a little bit of force feeding, and it's not gonna make people cheer for her. It's not like that. That's the thing. Like there's other companies that do this. Like, don't force somebody down my throat for 3 to 6 months and think it's gonna work at the end.
Mm-hmm.
I promise you, it usually won't. The only one I've ever seen that work with is Roman Reigns. That's the only one I've ever seen it work with, where they booed him and booed him and booed him to eventually it just a spark went off, right? But most of the time when you force someone down, and I ain't talking about the title runs, I'm talking about the Vince era, way before titles, when they was trying to push Roman and he was getting booed.
Big dog era.
There you go, right?
Yep.
So outside of that, like when you do this, I feel like you make people not want to cheer for them, not the other way around. Like especially when it's at the expense of the people that are already over. So that's just my opinion with that. I didn't like the outcome or the way that it made Blake and Jordan look like walking off, walking back. Are you scared? Are you not scared? Can you beat me? There's a lot of questions that you would think during that walk that we've already got answered. She beat you. She's not scared. She don't need help to beat you. She didn't need to cheat. So the whole force fed angle, listen, if that's the case, just let Kalani beat her and move on. No reason for all that other stuff.
Yeah, no, I agree with a lot of that. It's
that's
almost
like. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say the match we got on Sunday, we should have had some kind of nefarious things going on. Blake does something wild to get the win, and now Jordan's coming out to get her lick back. And yeah, I get it. Jordan's upset. She took an L. Okay, clean. Like what? And again. It's why are you running? She should be in the ring. Like, yeah, I beat you. What you want? Like, or at least stand up on the apron like that, or in the ramp. Like, what do you want? What's good? Going to get beat again? Why are you here?
Yeah,
Why are we
and
running
then
from the juggernaut again? What happened?
take it a step further from Jordan's aspect. Why are you so confident? You just lost. Why you acting like you're big bully right now? You just got beat. You're out here smiling like you know you could walk her off and walk her around like she's scared of you. You lost, Jordan. You shouldn't have that confidence. Blake shouldn't be nervous. That's why that whole situation just didn't work for me. It just
Yeah.
it seemed like at this point Blake should be running her off. The aura of her being scared of you is over.
And it's weird to me. I mean, I don't know the reasoning behind it. Maybe you have an idea. Why are we running back the same ending that happened with her and Kalani like 2 months ago? I mean, I get it, but why? You know what I mean? Like, was it supposed to be funny? I think it was supposed to be something funny there, where she locked and the back door was locked. Ha ha ha. But what are we doing? It's almost like that should have happened last Tuesday, leading up into the match on Sunday. Where now where are you going to go? You got nowhere to run. Just like Sunday, you're gonna run. You're not running from me.
Yeah.
But again, you hit it on the nail on the head. It's backwards. Like, and now we're gonna run these two girls back in what, some kind of gimmick match? All that does is say Jordan can't beat her clean.
Yeah.
Jordan needs a last woman standing. I need tables, ladders, and chairs. I need, this or that or the other to beat you. Monroe puts you down 1, 2, 3 in the middle of that damn ring. That's it. Boom.
And the worst part is because here's the thing. I like Kalani. This isn't. Let me make sure I say this right because I'm not knocking her. The thing is this.
Oh, same. I
If
agree.
you was to line these ladies up in a totem pole, Jordan Grace has already been champion before in companies, right?
Yep.
Blake was just champion in the second biggest promotion, right?
Yep.
Both of them ladies are big deals. So Kalani's trying to get up to their level, right? There's no reason for these two girls to have a feud than to spin backwards to go down. Like I said, this is a complete move to build Kalani up, but it's at two women's expense that should be above her.
Yes.
That's the part that doesn't make sense to me because look it. When the Jordan and Mariah feud ends, what's gonna happen? You're gonna get dragged back down when Kalani says, "Well, you can't beat me." Kalani's not even really in a title picture right now. Like you're supposed to be going up. You don't supposed to be going down. Now, if you want to push Kalani up, that's fine. This isn't the way to get the fans behind her, in my opinion. Because what this is gonna do is you got to remember, I believe Jordan Grace and Blake have more fans than her right now, right?
Oh yeah.
And I think that right now, by doing this, you're gonna have their fans coming after Kalani when she really shouldn't be in this situation. It's like you should not be the one that beat her first. Like if you just think like this, you're bringing in just an ex-champion from other company, whether it's Jordan Grace, whether it's I don't care which wrestler it is, right? I know there's WWE, it's a new system, you got to grind your way up. But these ladies ain't developmental ladies. Like
No.
you gotta find better. You got like there. I just feel like if you wanted to do this walkout angle again, she should have been fighting one of the top ladies in the division and taking that loss to them. Other because right now to double this back, which you know is gonna come back, are we really intrigued with Kalani Jordan versus Blake Monroe? Even if there was a title involved, I'd say the answer right now is it's kind of iffy.
I agree. I think Sean doesn't miss often, and this is one of those ones where I think he probably miscued a little bit. Trying to help Kalani, but you're also walking the other two back. Who again, like you said, one over, one with a company that you pair with. One just came from the second biggest promotion, and nothing against Kalani. Yeah, come on. What are we doing? She's in deep water with those young ladies.
Just for example, not to go overkill, but look like this, right? They just did the triple threat for the number one contender, right? And Kalani Jordan didn't win. And I don't even think she was second place to win in that match. I think it was going either Lola or Jada. You see what I'm saying? So why would we be getting Blake stuck in a feud that's gonna end up going back to Kalani Jordan when maybe she should probably be focusing on Lola Vice, Jada Parker, and people that look like they're closer to the NXT Women's Title. That's just how I'm looking at it. Like I feel like they're playing in Midland right now because it's, and I ain't talk about wrestler level. I'm just talking about title level. Like
Yep.
she's supposed to be playing at the top, not in the middle.
Let me riddle you this. Why is Kalani not like maybe, I don't know, not giving her the second place finish? So why is someone not stepping a Soul?
This,
When's the last time someone going to call Soul off of that title?
yo, this the thing. I don't understand. Like I feel like and this is probably like what you said, but Sean don't miss much. You know,
No.
and as far as his roster of wrestlers, they're all amazing. And let me reiterate this: we're not jabbing Kalani Jordan. I think
Nope.
she's great. We talked about that there live. You know,
Yep, we did.
I just think that you tried it once, you tried it twice. You're at the point where you're trying it 3-4 times because she's obviously like we've seen this with other people when they like a wrestler, they'll keep trying to push him at you, right?
Yep.
And I'm sure Sean has a soft spot for not just her, but Mello too, you know? So he's doing everything he can to push her. The woman's great, she's talented, but just don't force it. Let it come organically. Like this,
Yeah.
I just wouldn't do it this way. But again, Sean knows better than me. So this is just my opinions.
That's all we got. That's all we got, baby. That's all we got.
Yeah.
That's why we play the game.
Yeah,
But
that's
I'm
it.
sure it'll all shake out. But obviously, Bobby does get the win here. It'll be interesting to see how that parlays into what happens next week. Maybe it has something to do down the road. She's not in the inaugural women's speed tournament over on NXT. We'll get to that in a little bit as well. Yeah. So hopefully it turns out to something well for Kalani down the road, going to No Mercy, and time will tell in that aspect of it. Then we get the last time I should have googled this before we came on. I think the last time we had a blindfold match, legit. I think it was Triple H and maybe The Rock, and this is like going way back.
Holy
I
shit.
know it's Triple H. I do not remember who the other person is. I know Triple H done the last blindfold match.
Let me see.
You're googling it. All right, cool.
Yes, I am.
I'm pretty sure it's Triple H and The Rock, but if it's not The Rock, I know it's Triple H. I remember the meme of him walking around the ropes, kind of the same way King was.
You're close. You're close.
Who was it?
It looks like it was D'Lo Brown. So it was probably
Triple H?
probably the Nation of Domination, D'Lo Brown.
Okay.
Yeah, but
So
yeah, it's Triple H and D'Lo.
So okay, all right. Again, it was a funny match. I thought it was cool. Again, I don't want to see one of these until 2030. Keep that under wraps. I get why we did it. Just you hold on to that. Make it every decade. You can make an appearance. That's fine. I'm fine with that. blow the dust off the blindfold to bring them out. It was a funny match. They both made it really good. At the end, King obviously eye jabs the ref, pulls up his blindfold. Nice little low blow from my boy Miles, and yeah, gets the 1, 2, 3 here with the coronation. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it was a funny. I liked it. That's when it got kind of slow. I was watching. I was like, all right, this is kind of cool to get into.
Yeah.
I liked it, man. And King's that guy. King will go out there and he knows, man, his time will come. He's out there. He's making, again, it's almost like the Chelsea Green thing.
Yeah.
Listen, we're gonna put you in a blindfold match with Bourne. All right, fuck it. Let's go. Like, all right, I'm out there. I'm on TV. I'm on the board. I got a match. Let's go. Like, I'm out there. So King's great at what he does. Obviously, I don't think they have anything for either guy right now. I could see one or the other maybe going to TNA. Maybe with the draft, someone getting called up. I think they both get lost in the sauce on Raw or SmackDown right now. So NXT or TNA might be the spot for both gents. But your thoughts on the match and the way King got the win?
I have my thoughts on the matches. I mean, it gets an H for hilarious. So you know, I'm not gonna really count this. You know, I don't dislike these type of things, like you said. As long as you don't give me this once a week, because then I'm gonna
please.
But once every even few years, 5 years, 10 years, I don't care. It's not anything. I honestly didn't even remember the last blindfold match, so it's not like they're over killing us with this. And I think this actually is it. Remember that word organically I just said with Kalani,
Yep,
because I think they could get over organically. I think this is how you organically get over Born. So
absolutely.
I think that they're just finding little nice ways for that. Lexus King is finally, after you know being, I hate to say it, because I'm a huge fan of his father and actually huge fan of him as a person. In AEW, he was super bland. He was like a plain canvas, and I just didn't really see anything with him that outside of his name that I enjoyed. Now his trajectory is going up. He's got charisma. He's got some personality going, and I like what he's doing. So stuff like this works for him. I think Lexus King right now needs to just develop. It's the personality part that I think he was lacking before.
Yep.
So anything to build that part of it, this match probably does more for him than a wrestling match, because he needs to, find himself as a character, not as a wrestler. So I didn't mind it. I think it worked perfect, and I'm a huge fan of Bourne. I think Bourne's gonna be big time even when he hits the main roster.
No, I agree. What he can do in that ring too, athletically, and you know, forget. I mean, disability be damned. I mean, obviously he can't hear it. Obviously at all. He can still hear.
Yeah,
But I'd take that away, man. I mean, if you didn't know that, and obviously the speech and everything, he's amazing, dude.
yeah,
Amazing, great look, great on the mic. Even with the speech issue, with it, he's still good on the mic.
yeah.
And that's gonna be a joke down the road. He starts cutting fire promos, and they're like, "This guy, you see this guy's promos? Yeah, and he's cutting them better than you. What are you doing? Come on."
See, that's the thing I'm telling you. I think Bourne's he's just like he's a natural, bro. He's
Yeah,
like he could have had no hair and he'd probably still be as good as he is right now somehow. So I
yeah,
mean, I know he had, I believe it's like 20% hearing or something, which is basically you're hearing people whisper when they're yelling. So
hmm
it's got to be definitely hard for him to do what he does, but he's killing it. I think both of these guys are killing it. And this is kind of what NXT is there for, because like I said, a couple of years ago, I didn't know what I seen Pillman Jr. doing. I just thought it, like, I don't know, something about it just didn't work. Now he's trimmed down. He got a different look. His gear's upgraded. He's getting
yeah,
personality. This is what, he didn't run through the system fast per se, because he needed the work. But at this point, he's looking a lot better than when he got here.
yeah. He's cut, looks good. The gear is great, and like I said, yeah, he's getting rid of more and more of the facial stuff. And it's supposed to be like a fun, obviously funny things like that.
Yep.
He's kind of finding his own. So I'm excited to see what both those guys do down the road. And you said it too. NXT tonight was definitely this is not disrespectful or like tonight was an NXT episode.
Yeah.
Like this is what we watch it for. Like this is has your little rivalries, had matches here that make sense. Obviously, just like AEW, Raw, SmackDown, there's matches you watch and you go, huh? You have
Yeah.
to watch the product, you have to watch the show. Like,
Yeah.
why is the culling taking on like Ran? Well, if you watch the show, you got to keep up with the rivalry. But tonight's show really was everything NXT is. I think that's what tonight's episode was. It was great coming off of HeatWave, and obviously we already got two big matches going into No Mercy. But yeah, I think it was a good episode, and tonight was one of those good matches where if you tuned in and started watching, you'd be like, "What's this crap?" But he can't hear it. He sprayed him in the face. Oh, I get it because yeah,
Yeah, and
it's
that's why I liked it, and
yep,
also just the fact that they're playing off of him being deaf. Now we're both blind. It's like playing off the senses,
yep.
So it's
That's why it made sense.
and it's no pun intended, right? It made sense, but
Ah,
see, that's what I meant about the organic, because he has the hearing issue. The blindfold is an organic way to get him over, because ears, eyes, it's just kind of
yep.
one of those things. Like, don't force it; just let it come organically.
They'll figure it out. It'll happen for
Yeah.
one or both. It'll happen for both. Probably both of them, but it'll
I, th-
definitely
I
happen.
think I think both of them are on their actually, there's not many people that are in NXT that I don't think would fail unless they severely mess up or severely underbooked, because they're stacked right now.
Yeah, and obviously, I mean, you do need to get that crowd. Everyone knows you can be hot as hell in NXT. You got to get over on Mondays and Fridays. So that's
Yeah,
the other kind of thing you got to kind of push through. But most of
yeah,
the people down here, I think, like we talked about it a couple weeks ago too, with Sean booking you, he knows what Triple H wants. If they share a brain, so he knows if I book
yeah,
you like this and this is your presentation, when you take that up to Raw or SmackDown, yeah, they'll tweak it. But what I'm giving you here is what you're gonna take with you to the big roster. So
It
what
would
you're learning. So
it would be nice if they because like you said, that's typically the problem, right? They do great in NXT. They step up. Sometimes there's not a plan. They maybe debut too late, or
mhm.
the plan doesn't necessarily get them over, or maybe they sometimes themselves needed to do more to get over. But I wish they would leave more premeditated roads, meaning start paving that road before they leave NXT. So it's a smooth transition. You already have an idea what they're doing. Like it's kind of the same what we say companies shouldn't be signing people without plans, right? Plans for
Yep.
them.
Yep.
Don't call them up without a plan. Like start etching that road so you know the day they open that Raw or SmackDown door, they already know where the turn's coming. They know what they're doing. Not
Yep.
let's figure it out, you know?
I agree with that 100%. So I just figure it out now. Like the last 3 weeks you're down here, this is your entrance. This is kind of what you're doing.
Yeah.
This is how you're gonna work in the ring. Just bring that up. You're just gonna do it for probably, I don't know, 20,000 more people. But
Yeah.
if you can do that, then here you go. And I'm
Yeah.
a big, big fan. I like how they're taking them on the road. They need to bring that. I tell everybody, man. Brock Lesnar. I saw him on the '03 Rumble in Boston. I saw him year and a half before at Springfield, Mass, at the Civic Center as Ron H2O Waterman. Like you need to put this guy. You need to put these guys in. And again, I love the NXT arena. I have not personally been there. Good friend of the show, EC, there every week. You got to get these guys in dark matches at PLEs in France, in Chicago, in Toronto.
Yeah.
Get them in front of those crowds because I don't care how you can wrestle as much. You can be the greatest wrestler in the world. If you haven't wrestled in front of 25,000 people, bro, the lights are bright, and that's a big. You got to feel like a peanut
Yeah.
walking out. When you used to be, you're the NXT. You walk out the NXT arena, you're the man. Like you command everybody. There's like 200 people there.
Yeah.
You walk out in the O2, or you walk out, at the State Farm Arena. Holy, oh wow! Yeah, now you're like, oh.
Imagine going from NXT and pulling up at WrestleMania.
Yeah, dude.
It's like,
and nothing against them. I would love to know. I would love to hear an interview with like Joe Hendry.
Yeah.
Because he did a little work with WWE before, but nothing like wrestling wise. He was like a side guy.
Yeah.
In TNA, he's never really been. And then he walks out at Mania at Vegas.
Yeah.
And I mean, again, didn't shy away from the moment, man. He killed it.
Same thing. What about Jordan Grace coming out for the Rumble? Like.
Yep.
I'm sure that's the most people now she's probably been in other arenas. I don't know, but I'm sure at that point, her first entrance had to have been the biggest crowd she's ever been in front of, right?
And the pop, because you hear the sirens, it's Jordan Grace.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff. But I think both jets are going to be just fine. But hopefully they put a kind of a cork on it. I think they probably do one more match since obviously he won like nefariously and kind of have them guys move on and maybe, I don't know, have maybe have King go for the North American Championship again. He had that one little run, but then kicked them back down. So
yeah,
we'll see what happens. We got a Kendall Grace signing tonight, my man. I'm here for it. When he said he got her a partner, I went, "Oh yeah, man."
I already knew.
Obviously,
they seen the internet talking after she came out.
The streets were loud about this one. Obviously, she teams with Ren Sinclair, taking on the colleague Izzy and Tatum. Great match. Give me some more Gray all day, every day, man. Yeah. I am here for it, man. Like, wow, she's amazing.
They're looking for a name. You got a name for them?
Oh, Kendall Gray.
I think Kendall Gray what did she put up? Rendell. She put up Rendell.
Shut up, Rendell. I'm here for it. Let's go.
I think she was joking, but I popped for it.
Rendell, yes. Yo, and don't take anything away from Ren Sinclair, man. I love how she's actually getting in the ring, showing what she can do too. She's still a little green as well, but I like how they're kind of putting her in storylines. Now the two gents have kind of left the quarter catch crew. Now I feel like now Dempsey's kind of nothing against him. Obviously, he has nothing planned right now. He's kind of a low-key manager, but I think in actuality he's very technical in real life. Probably showing Gray the ropes. Probably showing Ren the ropes and building them up, and probably have a feel-good win if they get like a tag title match or something like that. Maybe they win, so that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I liked how this match got done because Gray was going for the armbar. You thought it was over, and then Izzy hits the bomb, gets the 1, 2, 3, and they still walk away with the win. But yeah, it was a great match, man. All 4 ladies showcased. I'm a very, very big Tatum fan. I like how she's out there every week getting her reps in. She's good. So she could be great. Again, it comes up to time and practice and things like that. But at least she's in a storyline, not like walking around with the doll and losing all her friends again, releasing stuff. She's in the group. She's doing her thing. She's having tag matches. I
Yeah.
like this. So your thoughts on the match and Izzy and Tatum walking out of there with the W?
Honestly, I love watching wrestlers develop, especially when they're doing it at a high rate, so not talk about it looks, I mean, you can't even tell these ladies are developing at this point, like they're good. That's what I like about it. And seeing from where, we've watched, maybe not before that, but at least since their beginning runs in NXT, we watched all these ladies grow with an exception of Gray, because we've only seen a small sample size of her. So I'm happy what all these women are doing, and they're killing it. I think you nailed it. I'm a huge fan of Paxley. I love her character work. I think she could pretty much nail probably a bunch of different characters, and I didn't mind her running around with the doll. Just to be fair,
She still has the doll. She does still have the doll, so you're good. She still has it.
I didn't mind it. I actually enjoyed
I think
it.
it's Gigi. I think she still has the Gigi doll.
I
think.
would have
Or-
liked to see her and Alexa Bliss get together and be like Doc
Ooh.
sisters, like I don't know. She just kind of has that aura for me as where Alexa had before. But killer match, keep pushing Kendall, keep Ren on TV. This is a good dynamic with the two ladies with Dempsey as well. Don't chop them that hard next time, because you almost hit the floor. But
yeah. Careful. Take it easy now.
yeah, but I loved it. This is one of my favorite matches of the night, honestly.
And honestly, someone like Pax, I mean, obviously she's on NXT. She's here to stay. Whatever happens with her, I wouldn't even mind seeing her with the new Rosemary gimmick.
Yeah.
Because now Rosemary is like apparently a bunch of entities. They're the gatekeeper now. And now she like kicks when she walks down to the ring. Now that would be a great time for her to get Tatum with her. But
Yeah.
Tatum is like, so I get what she's doing, but you see her and she's so wholesome. Like you want to put her in your pocket. Like you're like, come here. I know you're trying to be a guy. Come here. You're cute. No, stop it. Come here. Give me a hug.
Got the Wednesday Adam vibes to it.
Yeah. No, exactly. That was the nail on the head. I like that. She really does, man. But I like you said, developing from what she already is to what she can be. I like to see it. It's good to see it week after week. It's good to see again. Izzy's great as well.
And I'm Izzy sure and Ren, all these ladies are great.
Yeah, and I'm sure Sean Spears is giving him some pointers as well too, because he's I need me some more Sean Spears in the ring. That's what I need as we come to a book.
I need Sean Spears to get, and I wouldn't even mind if this group called up after a little bit of development.
Yeah,
but we need Sean Spears on the main roster with a good faction. Like this faction would work on the main roster. Give him one more person,
so
a little bit more time to develop.
Ethan, Cody, Sean. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, I don't want the AEW All-Star team, bro.
So, we call them the Rat Pack.
Ricky Starks. I mean,
States. Gotta get States in there too.
Yeah. Yep. I'm just calling him the Absolute Man from now on. That's who go call him, the Absolute Man. All right.
That's right.
So
Ricky, absolutely mediocre.
No, not with Ricky. We can't do that, man.
Oh shit.
But yeah, we don't putting all of them together would just kind of seem a little. That's not.
I agree. No, I agree.
That's not shits and giggles. That shit would just be kind of. I just wouldn't be into that. Those are all solo stars. They don't need a group. I mean, if you're putting Cardona in it, fuck it, I'm in.
Yo, he wants it with Cardona. Well, that's what I remember. Remember way back at NXT when it was who was already there? I think. Who was it? I think Spears was the last one to come in because it was Spears. Yeah, when they were all doing the Superman thing in the back.
Oh, and they ran into each other?
Yeah, and that was obviously a shot at E. Like,
yeah.
Girl, wait a minute. We all know each other, and it was Saints, Cody, Cody, Ethan. Yeah, it Starks.
Yeah.
No, Starks with whoever it was.
Yeah, but they were all just like 3 or 4 of them. I know. Yeah.
It was just like I'm like, oh, I see what they're doing here.
Yeah. But see, that's the fun parts. Like, I think one thing, and so we don't detour, I just want to make sure I say this. The wrestlers don't got beef.
They don't.
Like, wrestlers
are the fans. It's the fans, brother.
Some of them are married to a woman in the other company, a man in the other company. Some of them have their best friend in another company. Some cousins, brothers, sisters, uncles, nieces. Look, they don't have war. Even if the people signing the checks don't like each other, the wrestlers don't have war. It's
Nope.
like we're warring over silly, not me and you, but
No, in general. No, I get it, man. Trust me.
people out here warring over shit that's literally makes no sense. It's like, come on, man, leave it alone.
Yeah. One day, Mike, we'll get there. One day, man.
I mean, you got Dustin on one side and Cody on one side. Can y'all please be easy?
And they both literally talk about each other on TV.
If people
all
get
the
mad
time.
when they do.
Yeah. Oh, they're only brothers. That's all. Their father's
Only.
only Dustin Rhodes. Like, you know what I mean?
That's it.
Dusty Rhodes. You know what I mean? Like, bro.
And
Stop.
there's only, the only one person I've seen from any side that is kind of like bulletproof when it comes to jabbing the other company.
Ooh.
And people just don't care. Seth gets away with it all the time, and it comes
Oh,
off.
absolutely. Oh, yeah,
Comes
dude.
off cool. Like, but see, I wish it would just all be like that. Like Seth actually said Mox on WWE TV,
Yep.
and Mox ain't never been there. Ambrose been there. But when Seth does it, it's like we know Seth is coming from a good place, and it's like funny and stuff, The same thing with Becky. She goes hard when she's trolling, but
little too hard little too hard this week. Little too hard.
I'll leave that
Uh-oh.
alone. Rest in peace, But the thing is, though, that's just it, man. It's like it should be fun. It should be fun.
Agreed.
Seth should be able to go out there and say Marks. Marks should be able to go out there next week and jab the way Rollins is dressing. It's fun. It should draw in ratings. Like, just stop trying to, don't make it too personal. Like you're involved in their problems that they actually don't have.
I liken it to you and me were doing this the other day, talking about the NFL, right? It got me thinking, dude. It's almost like you and me are obviously on different sides of the road. All right.
Yeah.
You're a Rams fan. I'm a Niners fan.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, man, obviously we're fans. That's why we're fans. We're fanatics, right?
Yeah.
I know you see this at your workplace. Hell, you work where football happens.
Yeah.
I see it all the time where I am. I see people come in. I work in a restaurant. I see people come in the bar. I've seen people crash out. Listen, you're a grown man wearing a jersey with and I'm not offending anybody. I'm not insulting anybody, but I just want to bring it to the wrestling thing.
Yeah.
NFL fans will wear a jersey with the name on the back that they don't even know. That you don't own part of the team. Your team loses the game and you're crashing out, like, unless you bet on the damn game.
Yeah.
And you're just so beat up and mad and just boo-boo face and just It's like, dude, you don't even own the team. You have nothing. Yeah, be a fan. You know what I mean? But like, dude,
money. If you bet and lost money, I get it. Other than that,
but it's just a game. And I liken the jersey to when you wear your favorite wrestler's shirt. Yeah. And I get it. You want to go out there and you want your boy booked and pushed. Yeah. You guys want Seth. You guys want Knight. Yeah. You guys want Hangman. You want Swerve. You want it to be this person. You want it to be that person. It'll get there. I mean, I like to think they both aren't scripted. We'll talk about that too. But I don't know. We'll see what after this proposal. The Chiefs walk out of there with another ring, baby. I got some beef with Goodell. But no, but yeah, I mean, one's scripted, one's not. But again, you can be a fan and you see this shit go down. People are beating the hell out of each other at stadiums. We gotta be better as people, man. Like I know we do this like every show, like this kumbaya.
Not that serious. It's never that serious.
It's not. And like I would use you and me, perfect example. Like, if you look at the posts I put up about like some of the stuff, I don't attack one or the other. I'm like, hey, maybe we should get some thoughts. Maybe we should get some facts. Let's see what happens. You commented, bro, Dax is pretty straight about it. I was like, well, this and that. You're like, that's right. Respectfully be like, hey, what about this? Well, maybe that. Good point. Yeah. Good point. Could be that. That's how you do it. I didn't say, fuck you, bro. I'm like, whoa. I just had an opinion. Bro, like, what the
but that's why certain people's posts, I won't even say my opinion because I know that it's gonna be too much to handle. It's like, bro, I knew I could say my piece on yours. It's like, hold on, bro. Look, I don't have no money in either side of this beef, right?
Same.
I don't know neither one of them. I obviously prefer FTI over Jake Hager, just as wrestlers, right?
Right, yeah.
But I really could care less what's going on with them. I just think that Jake Hager's kind of just already floated off to one side where he's like 20 years away from being Bret Hart. And I love Bret Hart.
Yo, here we go.
So, that's all I'm saying.
If Jake Hager makes an appearance at the Rumble, I swear to God, I'm done. I gotta go.
Trust me. And here's the thing what people don't understand. He'll be on Triple H and them next if you don't get a contract. Like,
oh yeah,
come on. He got other interviews in the hole that he's gonna pull out on other people.
Well, listen, he might.
That's him.
If they were listening to the interview and they heard the FTR stuff in AEW, they were like, yeah. And then he goes, yeah. And John C doesn't put anyone over. Oh, fuck that guy. We ain't cited that guy. We're done. Get out of here.
No, but this is what I'm telling you. Like, he's one of them guys that just can't help himself. No. And I don't think he's a bad wrestler. Lack of personality a little bit, maybe.
He loves his hat. He loves his hat.
But bro, did you see that? Yeah, let me just not detour into his group fantasies.
Yes, I saw that.
I am Groot.
I like
this hat.
I
do see that.
Yo, I saw that. I was like, that was your pitch, and you got mad at Tony Khan for not doing that. Good for you, Tony. Good for you standing your ground, homie.
Was he gonna turn into a tree?
And whatever Tony does for like his vice, whether it's whatever he does, man, you could still Tony went to the office and was like, "The hell did he just say? Am I high? Like, what did he just say to me? He wants to be Groot."
Yo, bro said, "Yo, I'm dealing with a lot right now, man. Go find your hat.
Go put the hat on, bro. I'm done with you. Go reform the circle or some shit. I'm done with you. I got time."
Yeah. I do wish Hager the best, all jokes aside.
No, legit, absolutely. Yeah. You know, good for his moving company. I know he's trying to get a business going. So, hey, man, listen, not a lot of people find success in like a business or, you know, hopefully he's not, again, no disrespect to anybody. Hopefully he's not doing 55, Comic-Cons to make ends meet and stuff like that. Hopefully he makes a business. He's able to be successful, be on his own and all that good stuff. So
I think he's made a lot of money. And on top of that, I feel like his best calling was probably MMA. I believe he's still undefeated. I'm sure if he wanted to go fight, he still could.
He looks like he's in great shape.
I mean, that's shape. Yeah, so I think put it like this. After an interview like this, one thing I'll say before we get back to NXT is he got something coming out. He just promoted the shit out of him. So what you got coming, bro? A book? Are you signing to somebody? You got a movie coming out. What is coming out that made you do this? Even think about it like this. Why would Van Vliet even have him on there right now? So he has something coming.
I can tell you right now, he did not sign the NDA. So maybe it's a book. I don't know, man. Maybe he knows. I mean, he was there for the Punk stuff. Who knows? We never know.
I'll tell you this. If Hager writes a book and they just going to be about AEW, nobody's safe.
Oh, he's gonna show you all the bodies. All the bodies.
If you met him, he might have a page for you. If you met him at Comic-Con one day, he's like, yeah, I met this fan one time.
Yo, that sucks too, because he had big goals, so I gotta beat this dude. I'm gonna sign it. Like, god damn, just sign the damn. I don't want a picture. Man. I just want to go a picture. Just sign the damn thing. Sign it.
Just sign the belt, man.
Yeah, get out of here. So dude, Hager be having me on one, bro. Oh, the Groot shit killed me. So Ricky Saints, Josh Briggs, baby. Two big boys. They get it on. You and me were talking about Briggs the other day, just you and me chatting. And I think Briggs is definitely big time.
Yeah.
The next spot for him is obviously singles. He's done the tag stuff. He did this thing with Yoshi. He's kind of put all that to the side, and now it's kind of him. It's my time. And Briggs, great promo work. Again, I said it, earlier. He just he walks through the crowd when they're booing him. That's a great trait to have. When you have that and you can keep kind of doing it and the crowd gets even more pissed, they like that. Like, keep doing more of that. They like that. This is a great match. Briggs, for a big guy, wrestles small, not offensively, but he can get you on the mat. He can get in the corner with you. He'll come off the top if he has to. So he's a big dude, but also can get you in that those little like the inside too, get you close body too.
Yeah.
And Ricky, of course, I mean, he's absolute, man. I love his work. I think for me, and I know you could probably say this a little bit more because I obviously watch AEW. I still watch AEW. Yeah. I watched him in AEW. And he was gone for a long period of time. Once I really started diving into it, because I got away a little bit, came back. I stopped watching it, but then he was gone. Obviously, the contract stuff. And is he going to come back? Yada yada yada. For me, it looks a little different. I'm not talking finisher yet because I want to talk about that in a second. But It looks like he is working a little differently. He's getting back to that WWE style, and I think that's why you're finally seeing the okay, Ricky, go get him. We're gonna put you in the title picture. What are your thoughts as far as his work? Do you see it as like what I'm seeing? Am I correct in saying that, or
Um, I don't know.
if I'm not, tell me. Maybe I'm just wanting to
I
see
would
it. I
say
don't know.
He's definitely working a little different.
Mhm.
I'd say a little slower, but it also could be just unfamiliar. Excuse
I
me,
know what you
not
meant.
yeah. Literally almost bit my tongue off in the middle of
Don't do
that,
that.
right? Yeah, but just not being familiar with the wrestlers he's working with, so I feel like he's going a little slower. But I feel like that's the more methodic WWE style, anyways. So it
Mhm.
could be intentional. Also, I believe some of the guys he was wrestling in AEW, they go 1,000. They don't know how to slow down. That's not what they
Oh,
do.
yeah.
So some of those matches, I don't think he had no choice to even think about slowing down. But if you look at Ricky before AEW, I think he was already kind of working the WWE style. I think he got faster a little bit when he went to AEW, and now he's more back to his style. I think
Mhm.
this is why Cody really liked him and brought him in for that open TNT challenge when they brought him in and ended up inevitably signing him.
Yeah.
I think this is more Ricky's comfort zone. You know, like I think he said it in the interview. He said that he's already great, but he just needs a little fine tuning, right? And I think that's what it is. The Rochambeau might not be a good finishing move for him because of the size. You know,
That's exactly where I was going with that. Yep.
yeah, I knew you, and I agree with that. So I think that's what that change is. I love his spare. At this point, though, it may be a little redundant in WWE. You know, there's
Oh, there's
probably
so many spears. Oh my god.
yeah.
Hell, there's a Sean Spears. Like, what are we doing? Like, Jesus.
You got Saint Spears, Goldberg Spears, Sean
Sean
Spears.
Spears. Jesus. But no, I noticed that today. Like, not even just the finisher, but I noticed this is the second week in a row he picked up. He hit he hit Jasper with it. And then he won again. Now with the Rochambeau with the spinning spike DDT. He got the 1, 2, 3 to get the number one contenders position to
Yeah.
take on Oba. So yeah, and I mean that in a good way. But I think we all know how WWE operates. They're a little slower. Tell the story, let it breathe. Unless it's a quick match interference, something like that. Let it breathe, let it tell the story, and just kind of let the crowd. AEW is going to pop regardless because you get again. I'm not disrespecting, but I'll give a quote from a lot of people: the 45 frog splashes, the 35 tombstones, because that's going to get the AEW crowd to go. They like that. That's the style they like. WWE, it's like the movie.
Yeah, they make
Okay,
every
okay, and
move
then you
gotta
start
matter.
seeing, yeah, and you start seeing the signature. Oh, we're getting to an ending. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I saw someone today say that they're like, oh, someone is their signature and their finisher, it's over. I mean, that's kind of how it works. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you get the kick out here and there, but that's kind of how
Well,
it works.
I mean, to be fair, Cena and Cody like broke records kicking out of finishes their
Oh my
last match.
god, I think that's because it was Cody Cena too. I mean,
I thought that somebody was gonna have to invent a new finishing move that match. So shit happens, man.
you're
But
talking about
WWE,
SummerSlam, right?
yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
bro, it was like 7 different crossroads. We're all popping. We thought it was over. F you. The sickest, one of the picks that goes hardest in 2025 is that pick of Cena coming up from the from the Cody rail, like
Oh
underneath.
yeah, yeah,
Dude, on the Tron, how that looked at a MetLife. Oh my god. Oh, that was the sickest, one of the sickest picks that go hard this year. Oh my god. Just like the
100.
look of him coming up with Cody. Yeah, dude. 15 attitude adjustments, 13 fucking crossroads.
And
Um,
it's his retirement tour too. So I'm not mad at it. I'm just saying, who cares? Either finish it ends it or it doesn't. I'm here to the beginning to the end of the
oh, the
match.
bell to bell, baby.
That's it. Give me a good opening and a good ending. I don't care. I don't care if you end it with a finisher or a new move. Just give me something exclusive.
Just throwing it with something like DDT headlock, some bullshit. Like, get out of here.
And also make tornado DDTs great again. I'm here for it.
Yo, seriously, for real. And off the top rope, too, he gets that extra. But that's what I'm saying, though. When he did it with Jasper, right? He's doing it with Briggs.
Yeah.
The next guy's got to do it with his Zola. So it's almost like, okay, Rick, you got to start fighting big guys. Like, you got to change up the offense a little. I do love the Rochambeau, though. I am a big fan of the Rochambeau. I like the Rochambeau. That's for
I
me.
just think it's risky with big people the way that they bend
No,
to
especially
do
with someone like Oba. That's a lot of
this.
weight to have to like. Yeah, that's a lot.
But
Dude.
it ain't even. I don't even think it's about him because I think I've seen him. I think he did it to Brody King, so he could do it to big people, right? But the point is, when he puts those big people on their shoulder, the way their back bends for a big person, the way you gotta flip them after.
Yeah,
I don't know how safe that is if you're a big guy.
that
You
is
know what
true.
I'm saying?
That is
I
true.
do believe he could do it to them because I've seen it. It just doesn't look safe
I
if
think he
you
did do that to Brody King. Actually, not to bring that up. I think he
yeah,
did.
he did. And you see the big guy like damn near bending in half on his shoulder. It's like big people ain't meant to bend that way. So
So they were like, Ricky, you need a new finisher, bro. Pick something out. You need something new.
yeah, and then when you swing them back, their body gotta then come back together to go down. It's like, look it for a big guy, this it's not cool. I think he did it to Brian Cage too. I've seen him do it to some big boys. It just doesn't it doesn't look good.
Yo, I need Brian Cage back on my TV. Just saying. Need
Yeah,
me some Brian Cage.
yeah,
Stop filming Gladiators. Come home. Damn it. Get back. Get on TV, bro.
yeah, Brian Cage definitely needs to get back ASAP.
I feel like he's so big. You don't know what to do with that man. Like,
He could do
I get it, but just you put a belt on him and it's a wrap. Like, who's beating that man? Swolverine? Come on, baby. He's gonna take Brock Lesnar and be like, get out of me. Get out of here, man. Suplex my ass. Get out of
and
here.
he
Brock
could
Lesnar.
do all the moonsaults, flips, all that
Yup.
stuff. It was like,
He's a bad man. That's a
yeah,
damn. I need him back on TV. You're making my point. I need him back on TV.
yeah.
So then, real quick, before we get into the Saints over promo, we get in the back. We get Jada kind of giving her props to Lola, which you and me were talking about. One of the best matches that night. The three-way for the women's number one contenders match.
All the ladies killed it that night.
All of them. Everything was great. And shout out to Ash. Ash by Elegance, giving that TNA knockout women's champion, bringing it back home. Awesome stuff, man. Sorry, JC, not today. Sorry.
Yeah.
But again, the fact that Jada's talking, and here comes Lash, and you see Jada like, do I have a tracker on me? Why is this woman? her
You do have a tracker on her. I know why she can spot Jada from a mile away. She sees you walking around. She sees you.
Yeah, for real. She's like, do I have a tracker? Lash and Jada is good for my health. I need that. They need to pull the trigger on that. Obviously they had them talking backstage on Sunday. They got it tonight now. Jada kind of walking away. Did you happen to see Ariana and Stax kind of hanging out in the back?
Like in the background?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I think I seen somebody tweet that, but I didn't notice it.
So what happened to my boy Stax? He was hot. First of all, where's Tony D? Like, the hell? What happened? What happened to the family? Where'd they all go? Like,
Tony D, I think we talked about. I think Tony D is gonna be eventually join the Seth Rollins group.
But you can't keep him on TV. He's gonna lose the steam. I mean, he just.
And that's what I told you. Why I said that NXT call up plan, man. That's why I said it. Like, don't
Luca's nowhere to be found. Like Luca's like, I'm going on my own. Yeah. Apparently to somewhere else because you're not doing it here. Like, I don't understand what's going on.
Pop
like
up on SmackDown with a new name. I don't like. That's another thing. Why do they need a name change from NXT to the main roster?
Yeah, that has to stop. I get when you're coming from like another company, things like that, but like, stop it. Just keep their name, and don't go down to this. I saw Kalani's name on the thing. I'm like, don't tell me we're doing the Vince thing, where everyone's going down to one name now. Keep the first and last name. I like that. Kalani Jordan. Keep it. Don't be Kalani. That's it.
Yeah.
And be something else.
Yeah, Kalani sounds like the singer. Kalani Jordan is definitely better.
There you go. I just thought that was a cool, funny promo. Like, catch that real back. So Lash and Jada, please, let's go. Make that a number one contender to take the strap off of Soul. So you can get her ass up to the main roster because I need that as well. I have a big wish list for Santa when it comes to WWE in 2025. I'm telling you, and Soul Ruka is one of them. Getting called up. I'm seeing her on Mondays or Friday nights, and tonight made it even more apparent in that match because dang, she is awesome.
I just want to throw one thing out there.
Go ahead.
I hope we get a Jada Parker Last Legend feud over the NXT Women's title eventually because that feud will feed families.
Dude,
like a 2-3 matcher with the stip at the end.
Yeah, like, and Jada can go with Jada can go with Lash. So and their promo work is gonna be fire.
Yeah,
fire, dude. Yeah. Like, I can already see their promos. Look what they do in the back for 30 seconds. Like, they're gonna be great on the mic too in the ring. just jabbing at each other and just cutting deep. So I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Then we get Saints obviously coming off his win. You're calling out Oba. Didn't get away long, baby. Oba makes his way out to the ring. He comes out. They have a great stare down. Saints pretty much tells him again, listen, man, I'm absolute. I'm coming for it.
Yeah.
You're done. You can't be the ruler forever. And Oba pretty much everything Oba said, he's backed up week after week, defense after defense. Put him in front of me. They might be great. I make them weak. He might be absolute. I thought he was gonna say that. I want him to say obsolete, not absolutely mediocre. I was like, you really went for big words there, but good on Oba. But I was like, he said absolute, and I said it like absolute. And he goes, mediocre. I'm like, all right, that's cool too. All right, that was cool. But obviously, Dark State comes out and they're like, listen. And again, shout out to Dark State. Damn, new NXT Tag Champions. I know you and me love that match.
Yeah.
Listen, if you have not seen Hank and Tank in action live,
man, I love.
Do not let those think they're big boys. Wow. And again, like Mike was saying, like the way we were so close to the ring, being on the floor, only a few rows away, and it was like that for everybody. Oh my God. Like those guys can wrestle. Not that they can't see that on TV, but seeing it in person, just they're not blown up. They're not sucking it, like breathing it out hard. They're out there working. And I was really there for it, man. And obviously,
I said it there, right there.
Well, you did. Go ahead, tell them, let them know.
They remind me of like old school ECW. They was like, and I'm not saying they're on like Dudley Boys level, and obviously they're not white and black. It's two white boys, but they work their ass off. They got an old school style. I like the way that they don't actually have wrestling gear, and that's what kind of reminds me of like that old school ECW Dudley Boys. Yeah. So, and I mean, they hit hard, they take it, and they're I would say you don't notice how fast they are for big dudes until you're in front of them.
Dude, like, they were going, bro.
Listen,
yo, wow.
See them in Dark State go at it like everybody was moving 110 in that match, and they was hitting just the same.
I'm telling you, Booker hits the nail on the head. No bread, no water, just me. Like, dude,
look at him to chill, bro.
Yo, he was. What did he call Lola today? A spicy meatball.
yo, bro.
Joseph.
Yo, did you hear? I forgot what he said. He started making sound effects, right? And it's like he went on repeat for like 3 minutes.
Was like Vic Joseph was like, apparently Booker shorted out. Apparently he's all. Yo, Vic and Booker, man. I know it's NXT and they have fun, man, but those two are probably two of the coolest dudes to listen to. The closest they get to that was when it was Michael Cole and Pat McAfee. That's what it reminded me of with Booker T. Like Booker T doesn't give two craps what he's saying out there. He's literally just like, Vic Joseph's like, can you shut up? Can you shut up so I can talk?
Yeah, Booker's out there wilding.
Dude, he literally was on one, bro. He just anyway. Obviously, Dark State comes out. They come down. They're like, "You can get out of the ring, or we can make you get out the ring." And Sage is like, "I'll take option B." So obviously, they go at it. Out comes Hank and take even the score. They all kind of melee. They hold the ring. It's kind of chaos all up in the ring. They get out of there. Later on, we find out we're gonna have ourselves a nice little 8-man tag next week. We got Dark State taking on Hank and Tank with Oba and Saint. So that'll be a really great. That's a lot. Again, that's a lot of man in a ring. So damn, it's going to be a good match. So real quick, I know I think you're familiar with it. I want to take a second. Obviously, if you haven't heard, they've announced it. The speed titles are going to be the deal with X is done. WWE had a great deal with them. The speed titles were kind of just floating around there. They're now in NXT. Like I liken this to when the cruiserweight division kind of got put over to Raw. Now they're on Tuesdays. So the speed title is obviously men's and women's. It's 3-minute matches in a tournament style. Four women, 4 men tournaments. First 1 to 2 wins, you get a championship match out of your bracket for the men or the women. 3-minute matches in the tournament. 5-minute title matches when you finally get a shot at the belt. It's time. That's it. If it's a draw, you don't win. Victory goes to the champion. They keep the belt. I think it's a great concept. I really think, and I know you can say it's gimmicky. And people are already poo pooing it. I'm like, okay, well, it was an NXT, it was an X thing, and they're trying to just keep the belts going. I think it's cool. I really think it's cool. I'm not just saying, oh, WWE. I think it's a cool idea because it's so fast, and you can keep moving the belt around. It's almost like take the not a hardcore, take the 24/7 belt, and not that weird anywhere kind of match, but the belt can keep going, and people will keep it. They'll keep retaining, but you get to move that belt can keep moving around. That's the point of it. It's a speed belt.
Yeah.
So obviously the women got announced starting on September 2nd. SmackDown's going to be Lorray. NXT is going to be Reed. AAA is in on this. Fabio Apache and Zaya Brookside from TNA. I did notice Raw wasn't included in this, which I was a little upset about. I think they're going to get a men's one in there, but real quick, so you were explaining all that in case no one knew. What are your thoughts on the titles, them coming to NXT, and the four ladies who kind of are their first up to Soul? Do you think one of these young ladies takes that belt off of her? Or do you think Soul retains and we kind of get the next group to take that off of Soul?
I think Soul retains because I think them losing the contract with X in the middle of this made her title just mean nothing. And right after her saying she thinks it's still active, now they gave her a reason to make it an active title,
Yep.
So I believe she keeps it for a little bit. But I didn't like it on X. I'll be honest, I hated it, but
Yeah.
I like it on the show. Like if I wouldn't have minded this on Raw, SmackDown, NXT, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with the short matches on their show. I just didn't like the X version of it because I just didn't see the logic there. The belts weren't crossing over to the TV shows. It just seemed like something to keep Elon Musk happy, or maybe just like an extra money grab that just really didn't mean anything. But now with it being on the show, they have to invest time and energy into it because it's going as their brand, going on their brand. I like it like this. So I mean, I have no problem with you finding new ways and new stipulations to have titles. So let's see how it goes.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure we could probably go to the archives. I don't know if it was you and me on this show, if we were in a prediction show.
Yeah.
Where were you? I think it was definitely you and me at some point in the same space. And we were complaining about how the speed title wasn't on TV.
Yeah.
I'm pretty damn sure since then, Soul has been rocking around two belts. Soul. I'm like, somebody saw that. Hey, Hunter, thank you. Nick, appreciate you. Somebody saw our stream. It was like, damn, they're kind of onto something. We should probably have a walk around. And ever since, it's been Soul two belts on TV all the time.
Yeah.
They're listening. I'm telling you. So that's cool. No, I agree. I just it's two more belts. Go ahead.
I think also more fans like. Oh, you all right?
I'm good.
All right. I seen the catch. I didn't know if you shot in yourself, but
No,
I think we're in an era where wrestling companies are realizing, and it's subjective depending on how many belts you feel is okay. But I think we're in an era where fans like to see wrestlers with more than one title. So if you have two, why just show one? Show two. If you have three, why show one? Show three. So I feel like
you have 9. Show 9. I mean, do what you got to do.
Yeah, no pun intended. Yeah. So basically, the point that I'm making is, I think the more gold you can have on wrestlers, the more important they look. And for the portion of fans that complain about that type of stuff, I feel like it's like this portion of fans. Like people like to see. It's like when a boxer comes out with 15 titles. I love that shit. I want to know what each one of those titles is from. And that's how I figure out about stuff I don't know. Because it's like, that league I never heard about. Well, let me look at it now, So that's the point of it. But she should have been, anybody who had these speed titles should have been wearing them from day one. I think the first time I personally noticed it was awkward might have been Andrade. It was around when it first started, and one of them won a title. The very next day was on TV in a match with no title. It just was weird to me. It's like, that's a WWE title, WWE show. Granted, it's on X, and now the next day you don't have the title. Like, why'd you, just that's where it started for me. It's like, doesn't make no sense. And then we complained about it a couple of times, and bang, there it is. So
That's it. You gotta talk up and they listen, baby. I'm telling you, they got those burners out there. They're hearing us. They know what's up.
Yes, sir. Even if it's somebody else spying to bring it back to them, somebody heard something.
And you know what? I am okay with that. I'll be like, you know what? I'll pat myself on the back. We'll be like, you know what? We help with that. We had a hand in that.
Absolutely.
Real quick match, obviously. Tyra Steele, Alba Fire, good match. Good match. Obviously, good to get Chelsea out there at the end. You keep everyone going. You keep the whole Canadian connection going. Ethan Page is out there. Man, they are really. I was telling you, man, it's almost like they're trying to make. We're talking about this on. First of all, again, because we're kind of blending the two, talking about. I know you were on the show Sunday night. And you were. I get it. I was tired too. I barely got through that show, bro. I was like, yo, I got it. I already promoted. I gotta go.
I woke up, food burning, all types of shit.
Jesus Christ! You said the house wasn't burned down. Damn. I know you told me like my food was burned. I'm like, what? Oh my god! Like Jesus. Again, got to give credit where credit is due.
Yeah.
I said it on the show, and I think you can agree with me because I'll let you give your thoughts for a minute. I don't know if there's anyone that's been Canadian or any female, anybody wrestler that's been so chanted so hard than Chelsea Green was at HeatWave. It sounded like there was 20,000 people in that auditorium. The hot tag, people were begging for her. She got the 1, 2, 3. The roof blew up. The place was nuts for Chelsea, bro.
And she liked the videos I shared from that day too.
Yeah, see, I'm telling you, she is on and she's here for it, man. And she is. If you think she's leaving NXT, this whole, I feel like it's like a heart foundation.
Yeah,
obviously nothing to do with the hearts, but like making it like that anti. Some people were comparing it to the un-Americans and like the Christian Lance Cage stuff. Lance Storm, I apologize, Storm, not Lance Cage. Whoa, totally different people. But like that kind of thing. But it is working. It is working. This is right up Ethan's alley, and this is Chelsea has found a niche. Holy, the place was pop. You would thought she was the face. You thought she won a belt. The way everyone popped, you thought she won one.
Yeah.
But just your thought. But again, great tag match. Chelsea looked amazing. Tavion did as well. Steele did. It was great from all of them. Ethan doing what he does. Again, he's on borrowed time. He's doing them a favor on Tuesday nights. That man needs to be on a Monday or a Friday. We can talk about that.
That whole group needs to be moved up immediately.
Absolutely. That's what I was going to segue to that before. This group of this whatever we're doing with we got the Hervis. This is the way to bring Ethan up, and I think this is what it's going to lead to. But I don't think he goes up with the belt. He's got to have to drop that belt. Somebody.
Well, I'll give you a dope idea.
I'll tell you what. I'll kick it to you. I'll let you talk about the match. Let me think as far as you bringing them up, how you feel like that goes down.
I was gonna add in one thing, and you could have shot away. I think just because how beautiful that title looks, and the presentation he gave to it with the Canadian, like the Canadian pizzazz to it.
Yeah.
I think they should bring that up to the main roster with him and let that be their traveling title. I think they should do that. I think they should let him, Chelsea, and them come up to the main roster with that North American title because it has the name to be on any brand. It's not like his name to be specifically on.
It literally just has like the snap on it. There's like a big W in it. So
I think they should travel with that belt. I think it should be able to go on the main roster, probably AAA, TNA, obviously. Even when if they decide to not be in a full-fledged partnership but still work, I think that's the title to do it with. That's what I would do, especially with the speed titles coming there now. So it kind of that can occupy space, and it's not like it would never be on NXT again because NXT dudes could still wrestle for it and take it potentially. But I think they should move that up with Ethan. I think that Ethan is bringing value to that belt.
Absolutely, 100%.
Is gonna bring it to a point where you could just ship it on to the next show with him.
He's bringing so much value. Nothing against anyone else who's had it before. Keith Lee, anybody else, man. They've done work. Oba obviously did amazing value with it as well. But Ethan is doing some work. And you'll be talking about this all the time, man. AEW, man, I feel like they stifled. He came out hot. I think he got stifled at the end before he left. And again, who knows why? Everybody, there's two sides. I don't care. Yeah. But what if he was doing this in AEW, man? My God. Like this is the Ethan, bro. Like
he could have been doing this too. I don't know why they didn't get behind it. I think it just always comes with everybody got their favorites, and it just is what it is.
That's it. That's all you can chalk it up to. Because like I said, I don't get involved in that stuff. It is at the end of the day, he's here doing his thing, man, and I am happy. I'm happy he's here. But again, it doesn't. Sometimes it really doesn't matter to me. The 3 letters are at the bottom in the corner of my screen. It's if you're on TV and I get to watch you and I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Then I'm having a good time. You're doing your job. And I'm getting my money's worth, and I'm not wasting my time watching TV.
We haven't even seen the best of Ethan Page yet. I think he's the question that you asked me about a few wrestlers the other day. He's already, and obviously booking and stuff matters. He's WWE heavyweight material already.
Absolutely, yeah, no doubt, absolutely.
Just depends what they choose to do, because he needs a storyline to make it work. But as a wrestler, as a heel in this Canadian faction, on the mic with Chelsea beside him, I mean, he's absolutely heavyweight material. He's probably missing one more male in the group, probably, because you got Alba, Chelsea, Hervis. You got Chelsea and the Hervis, right?
Who's
Alba and
No. I'm saying men wise. I was gonna say Kevin Owens would have been perfect, but he's on the show for a while. I'm just trying to think Canadians on Raw and SmackDown. I was like, who would? Can't be Sammy. Sammy's in his. Oh, stop it! Oh Jesus! Can you imagine? Oh my God!
I'm telling you,
there's one more member. Break the walls down! Oh no, I'm out, man. Oh, the countdown. I'm like, dude, I gotta go.
I'm telling you, bro, with the sparkly Canadian jacket and being Ethan's mouthpiece when you don't want to talk, it would be too perfect.
Oh man, that would okay. You know what? That actually would be kind of fire. Actually,
that'd be
what a way to bring him back. You want Uber Heat? Let's go. Jericho will get that for you.
Jericho and Ethan and Chelsea are officially stealing the title and bringing it to the main roster.
Oh Jesus! Now I gotta see if that's how it's booked. Damn, man.
I mean, we gave them gold. They could have it if they want.
Listen, it worked with the speed titles, guys. Now it's on NXT. We're giving you pearls here. Come on, just work with us.
You moved the speed title up. Now let's move another title up.
Yep. Well, the one thing I will say though, which, and again, I think this is going toward what you and me talked about on the way to HeatWave. And I told you, you kind of agreed. When we're at Bound for Glory, I think, like I said, I think Carlos in the ring, Triple H's music hits, he comes out, they announce a TV deal. Yep. What better way to get people to tune in on a constant basis, whatever night you go on to? Like me and Mike very much agree. Please stay on Thursday nights. Please stay on Thursdays. So if they're bringing down Raw, SmackDown, AAA, talent, and TNA to come get these speed titles, let's say Chad Gable wins, he's on Raw, so Chad has to come back to NXT to defend the belts.
Yeah.
So on a constant basis, you're now revolving all these stars out from 4 different promotions. So whoever thought of this in the room, this is actually really smart, because now who's to say Cody wins the speed belt?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Cody's going to be on NXT next week. They're in the tournament. He's going to face Briggs, or he's going to face this guy. Now you're bringing the big names, and it makes sense. You're not trying to get the pop. They have the speed title. They got to come to Tuesdays and fight. As soon as she announced it like this week and talked about it, I went, that's perfect. Because now you can rotate them all in, especially AAA. And even like you talked about the North American. You start rolling that around, it literally has Canada, North America, and Mexico on it. Like, let's go. Like, you know what I mean? It works perfect.
And then I give you a better one too, right? Ethan just gave you the best thing to do. If a AAA wrestler takes it, you design it for Mexico.
Yep.
American wrestler takes it, you make an American belt. Like put the strap to whatever nation.
Yeah.
So
I like it.
You see, like for example, if Rusev takes it, it probably have Bulgaria.
Whoa. Take it easy.
He
might be going that route. He might be going that route. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But I don't. But see, here's the thing: we're not talking about making this as a demotion. We're talking about upgrading this belt. Remember, so
that is true.
If you make this belt, if Ethan brings it up, makes it prestigious, has this on SmackDown, Raw, AAA. This is like like their no pun intended, but like more global title.
Yeah, of course.
It'd be perfect for Rusev to take that title and throw his native home on the strap. you know. So I think that's like it just would be dope. Like every time you have a different someone from wherever they're from, the title changes its look. It will always be the always be the best looking belt if they
I
do it
like
right.
that actually. I do like that. 'Cause then you get real creative with it too. You have cool like side plates and stuff. It's
And that's
actually I
what I'm
like
trying
that.
to tell you. Like you could really do some ill stuff with that.
That's good. I like that. That's a good idea. I'm telling you, so I'm telling you right now, if it happens in 3 weeks, man, I'll be like, okay, I want to know what account is burning and watching us, man. I need to know. Me and Mike need answers, guys. At least throw us some credentials. We don't want to get
Throw us a
paid.
bone. Throw us a
Let
little
us get
bone
in
here.
the let us get in the back, your son. Let me get in the catering for 5 minutes. That's all we need.
Hey, listen, I'll
Shit.
try some of the catering food. Give me an interview in 15 minutes of catering. We'll be all set.
I'm sold. I'm in for it. Let's go. That's gonna be on our emails when we send them out. credentials, and 15 minutes of catering. Boom, I'm
That's
out.
it.
I'm taking a sandwich and some chocolate cake. I'm out.
Yeah. I'm just going for the crackers, cheese, and like the little, the crackers, cheese, and like the little pepperonis and stuff. I'm gonna just take
Ooh.
a bowl of that
Oh,
and I'm gonna run out.
charcuterie board.
There you go.
Oh,
There you
yeah.
go.
Okay, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm hungry. Thanks. Jesus, now I got to eat. Damn. Um,
You and me
and
both.
again, a great main event tonight. We get Lola, Soul, Zaria, Jasmine. Dude, Jasmine Nix. I need more of this.
Yes.
And I'm not gooning. I'm not. But when
I'm
she
going in.
stood up,
That's it. I'm going in. That is a
okay,
beautiful
you
woman.
can goon. You can goon.
I'm,
I'll take the other road. You go one
I'll
way. I'll
be
go.
Booker. No,
Yeah,
I'm just joking,
spicy
bro.
meatball.
Yeah.
But the fact that she spoke up today and that she threw it back at JC, I was like, that's cut your teeth, girl. Let's go. 'Cause she's always been the quiet one, always getting her ass kicked, always taking the L's. And that's when she was like, oh, well, Fallon. And she's like, oh, that's cool. No one even thought you were going to win one, let alone two.
I
So let's
love
talk about
Fallon.
it. And I was like, oh, shit.
Yes. Yes.
Oh. And she literally was like, oh, welcome to the conversation. Thanks for coming. I was like, here we go. Let's
Yeah.
go. But yes, on that aspect too, yes, please. More Jasmine on NXT. Please. Yes. All day, every day. But all 6 girls, and I don't say this as a cop out to not talk about it. I can go through every hold. I can be Jericho and roll the scroll on, talk about all the holes that were there and all the moves everyone hit. But listen, all 3 of these women cooked. They looked amazing. JC obviously got her hands on Lola. That's a prequel to what we're going to get at No Mercy. Soul obviously with Fallon. You have North American and the speed belts that could possibly get their hands onto. And Jazz was even talking about the speed championship. So we'll see what happens with that. But all that matters is at the end of the day, Jasmine got it handed to her by catching a sick soul snatcher. Not to be outdone, Lola hits a nasty back fist. 1, 2, 3, baby. What a match. What an ending. Obviously, they chase away they chase away influence. They stand tall, they hold the ring. Yeah, man. Awesome main event. These 3 ladies were awesome. Love seeing them in the ring. But you're seeing the cracks in the armor, man. Influence. I want to say maybe it's probably going to happen when JC loses the NXT Women's Championship, and that's when you're going to start to see it's kind of going to go all sideways. But yeah, it was a great match for me. I loved it. It was great. They cooked. I got to see them 2 get their hands on each other. That sounded really weird. They got their hands on each other in a prequel to the women's NXT Championship match at No Mercy, meaning Lola Vice and obviously JC Jane, who's now 1 belt JC after HeatWave. Your thoughts on the match? And just kind of break it down. What were some of your faves? And how excited are you for Lola and at JC at No Mercy?
Hey, Lola's been killing it. That's why I picked her to come out on that match. I just felt like that they was getting behind her, and I like that. Like I feel like I would like to see Lola in a random side thing, but her and Blake, I would like to see go at it right now. Like
Yes.
that's what I thought we would start getting towards because I feel like they're both kind of going for the same thing. But this match was crazy. Lola's development has been, I mean, from a real fighter to a wrestler, have you seen anybody really adjust this fast before? I didn't even think Brock adjusted this fast. Like
No.
because
No.
most of these UFC guys at MMA wasn't that good in wrestling. Like Tank Abbott, I liked him in WCW for a while. And Shayna did her thing, but I I don't feel like Shayna broke through the way Lola's done it. Like Lola's like almost made you forget she was an MMA fighter. Am I right?
Yes. I gotta keep saying, I'm like, yo, she came from MMA. Like, you gotta
Yeah,
look at
I
that and be
have
like,
to
yo,
check
she's
again
good.
every once in a while to remind myself.
Yep.
So she's going nuts. Soul is amazing. Another one of those. She's top tier gymnastic. Like you could let her off the leash. There's crazy stuff she could do that I'm sure she hasn't even done yet. Zarya, still having trouble with the name, but beast, absolute beast. And then Fatal Influence has been doing their thing. I don't like when they be beating my girl Jasmine up. I'm not feeling that, But other, other than that, I mean, I enjoyed the match. It was did what it needed to do. Fatal Influences, I feel like, is leveling up all these ladies that's been around them right now. Besides the ones in the group, if that makes sense, which is
Oh, it
weird.
does. No, I agree with that. They
Right.
definitely have. They're definitely elevating a lot. And
They're
again, I think,
elevating other people faster than them.
and now JC, what they have done with her being 2 belts, and has obviously
JC is good, but I mean, as far as falling in or Fallon and Jasmine, I
yeah.
feel like everyone they're bumping into is passing them. Like
Well, that's
we
what I'm
need.
saying. So like her and Lola fighting like at No Mercy, that's gonna put Lola on that next level because she's literally fighting a 2-person. Oh no, I agree wholeheartedly. I agree with that.
But I loved it. What was your Let's shoot for this. What was your match of the night on this card?
Oh, match of the night.
Yeah, it's actually a difficult one because all these matches.
These were really good. I gotta go Saints Briggs.
Yeah, that's a. I mean, can I pick the blindfold match? No, I'm just joking.
Bro,
Just
I mean,
joking.
you can if you want. It is a free country. You can do what you want.
Honestly, I'm partially joking because I love what that match did for Bourne. I
Yeah,
feel like it's something for people that didn't know about his herring. After you watch this match, you're gonna hear about his herring. If you know what I'm saying.
I
So
see
I
what you
think
did. I see what you're doing. Okay, I see you.
there you go. But
I heard you, and I see
I'm,
you.
I'm
Ah, I
gonna
see
be
what.
biased. I'm gonna be biased. All right. I'm gonna agree with you. Best match of the night, right?
Yep.
But I'm gonna do one more and say favorite match of the night, and I'm gonna go Ren and Gray, Ren Sinclair and Kendall Gray versus Izzy and Tatum. I don't know. I just really enjoyed that match.
I'm here for it. I like it. I think we're gonna see more of what did you say it was?
Rendell.
Rendell. I like that. I'll pop for that. I like it.
For sure.
But yeah, man, it was like I said. It got a little slow for me, and I thought I lost a little bit of heat. No pun intended. Doing a lot of that tonight. But we definitely, moving. We're 32 days away. We know the men's. We got Oba, Ricky Saints, and we got the women. We have Lola taking on JC Jane for the women's NXT Championship. I'm sure Dark State will be defending their titles. I'm sure. I'm sure Soul's gonna be defending one. I'm sure the Speed Championship will probably come into play somewhere at No Mercy.
Yeah.
Maybe she's pulling double duty as to defend the North American as well. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I'm sure Ethan will be in action too. I'm sure No Mercy's gonna be a pretty stacked card, and it is in Florida, so I don't want to give any spoilers away about who I think's gonna win. But Lola is from Miami. I'm just saying she's gonna have a lot of people in attendance. I'm just saying,
It's Vice.
just saying.
Yeah.
But we will see. We'll talk about that as we get a little closer. But because I think it'll be a nice little 5-6 card match. September will be big for us. We obviously got that, and then moving into Bound for Glory will be there live in Lowell. So, yeah, man, great match for me. At a scale, on an A to D, give it a solid A because of the blindfold match. It was a lot of funny for me too, so I'll bring it up to a solid A.
I throw a B out there.
All right,
Just
B
because
plus or just B?
the reason I would throw a B. I just
All right.
well, I guess you go B plus, but the just reason being is I just don't like what they're doing with Kalani. I feel like she could be doing something so much better to get over, and
agree
I
with that.
just that Jordan Grace and Blake Monroe stuff is
Backwards.
just don't like that. Not that I don't like the matches of the feud because I have like that. It was more just what they did tonight with them because I
Yeah.
thought that feud, it could have just been wrapped up or could go to the next level, but not by going backwards. So that's honestly what dragged it down. I didn't mind the blindfold match. I seen a lot of people crying. I actually enjoyed it.
I think it was good.
Especially him looking at the camera, talking shit, and missing the punch.
That was
I
great. That was great.
thought it was pretty hilarious.
Did you hear what he said? By the way, you actually just brought up a point I missed. I didn't even write it down. Did you hear what Lexus said to the
I
camera?
didn't hear what he said. No.
He said, "I'm better than you, and you know it."
Oh my god.
I was like, "Wait, what did you just say?" I rewound it. I turned my television up. Go watch it. Go watch it before you hit the hay.
But I've seen two things this week, and I've noticed it on AEW before when they give shout outs and people don't realize they're giving shout outs.
That was a shout to MJF, absolutely.
Yeah, like when Osprey does the Styles Clash and he looks at the screen, you know what
AJ.
he's doing. He's paying homage to AJ, right? And if you notice, Dragon Lee paid homage to Will Ospreay this week. The way he took off his elbow pad, did the hidden blade, and that's why I tell you, like people like, oh, he's stealing it, bro. Both of his brothers in AEW, he likes Ospreay. He literally did it exactly like him to pay homage because he knows Ospreay's hurt and he's going through surgery. Same thing when Ospreay said the other day. He said that people from WWE called him that he's never even met before to wish him the best.
And people were clowning that too. Oh, WWE's trying to get their claws in. They
No,
didn't say Nick Khan, bro. They said wrestlers. Like that.
Yes. It's like so ridiculous, bro. But I like when they do that. So I mean, I caught it. I didn't know that that Lexus said that, but I know
check it out.
Yeah, but I know he's cool as shit with MJF. So they're like the same age. So
and you know Max was like, "Yo, go say that shit on TV. People are gonna pop. Go say it on TV. You're gonna pop for that."
But like this, Max will give him a shout out this week. You'll see it.
Oh, he'll do something crazy.
All he got to do is
he'll call himself like the king or some wild shit. He'll say something like,
or he'll say something about his dad or something. But you know what he's really doing is he's giving you the shout out back.
Yeah, dude. I love it. And I love when they do that to each other. It's great. I love it.
I do too. No problems with it whatsoever.
I'm telling you, we'll get there eventually, man. We'll get there eventually.
Well, I'd say 60% to 70% of fans will. 30% of them are going to be in the
never
gutter
be there.
No matter what.
You always got to have the haters.
Even if they did an AEW WWE Forbidden Door right now, you would have probably 20% of people that would be going crazy because they don't want it to happen. So
yeah, they can't be friends. What are we gonna do? Here we go.
We can't be friends.
Yeah, no friends. Can't do this. Oh my god.
But
hey, man, listen. No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, but off of the AEW, man, some of these fans are just crazy. That all of these shows are either one or two things, right? They're good or bad. That's it. I mean, you could say,
and just because I think a show is bad, maybe you think it's good, and that's okay.
Exactly. And maybe I think they're both good, and you think one's good and one's bad, or maybe you think they both sucked. But bottom line is, we just got to be civil. You could be like, look, that show sucked. I need to know how to accept that. Be like, damn, you thought it sucked? Hey, I respect that, but I thought it was good. It's not, hey, no, you're wrong.
You're an idiot. You're stupid for thinking. No,
the one thing people don't understand is that an opinion will never be wrong. You're not labeling anything as a fact. You're just throwing your thoughts out there. So,
and I just want one WWE or AEW fan to give me the reasoning behind this question, and I'll understand it. So obviously, if I give an opinion, again, we'll put I'm a WWE, AEW, right? Let's just put the hats on just for this thing. I give an opinion. You don't like my opinion.
Yeah.
But you're giving your opinion that you don't like my opinion.
Yeah.
So someone tell me why if you're a WWE or WWE, tell me why either opinion is better than the other. Answer me that question, and I'll understand it. Because neither one is more important than the other.
Yeah, look, unless the reason why that would never work because there's no facts involved in it.
That's what I'm saying. It's an opinion
based. So unless you could pull out like the fact book and be like, look, it was 96.4. Look, right here, I have it in 1998, and this was this one. And it's like if there's no like fact checking to be done.
Listen, cage match. Okay, don't be rating this shit. Don't get out of here.
But what I'm saying is wrestling's not really. There's no rating system in wrestling. Like even cage match, Meltzer, any rating for wrestling is subjective because that's not based on fact. What I mean is like you watch a football game, it ends 21-7. This guy got 3 sacks. That's facts. like you can Google it,
Yep.
saying that this was the best match in the world, or this is a 625-star match, whatever you decide to say. I'm just Googling your opinion. I'm not, there's no facts being checked, there's no facts you could check because it's all subjective. Everything to do with wrestling is subjective, unless you're going to professional wrestling that they're doing in like the Olympics. And I'm not talking about like what we're talking about. I'm talking about the ones where they're rolling around with headgear, trying to throw each other out of a circle. So
That's exactly.
it's like, bro, it's just keep your opinions along the lines and keep everything in context, and everyone will be fine.
So pretty much what me and Mike are asking you guys to do is, if you think this match was great, someone else says one other, go do yourself a favor. If you haven't watched the match and someone says it's better than the one you like, go watch the match. At least watch it and go,
That's the first thing.
okay, and form an opinion. Don't just say, oh, it's WWE, must suck. Go watch the match.
Yeah.
But we could talk to her blue in the face about it, but
You
hopefully
got
we'll get there someday, man. I mean, we're trying. We're trying to spearhead that and get there where we need to be. So,
I'd say I give these people, I give one challenge out there that I want anyone
throw it
watching.
out, baby. Let them know.
Right? If you only watch one company, I have no problem with that. But I just ask you to do one thing, right? And then that way, once again, you have an educated opinion. Whoever is your favorite wrestler in whatever company it is, right? Say it's, I don't know, throw a name out there. Give me any name, John.
Seth Rollins.
All right, say it's Seth Rollins, right? Put on your favorite WWE match of Seth Rollins, right? Then obviously, and that I'm talking about main roster. If you want, you can use NXT as a developmental brand and watch his best NXT match. Then go watch his best ROH match when he was something black. I can't even think of it right now. His first name. He was something. It was something black.
It was black, yeah.
Yeah, but
Google while you're talking.
Yeah, so go check him out on Ring of Honor. Some people say that was his best work ever. Go check him out in all these companies he's wrestled for, right? And explain to me why you're only willing to watch him if he's in the WWE, if you think he was good in every way he's been. It's that's my problem with some of these fans. If you like a wrestler, I'm not telling you to disown your favorite company, but I'm saying if you really like a wrestler, don't turn your back on them because they got a better check, or because they got released, or because they had to find another job. That's silly. Give them a chance. Check out their match in another company. If you don't like it, or for some reason you don't think they're doing the same stuff, go back to the other stuff you was watching. But don't give up on a guy or a woman just because they're not in your favorite three letters. That's pathetic to me.
I could have said any of that better myself. That was awesome. And by the way, it's Tyler Black.
Tyler Black. That's
Tyler Black. Awesome. Well, the show tonight was great. I think it was good. Obviously, man, I'll say it again. Like, I had a blast this Sunday. Not the first time we're gonna be catching out some wrestling the next whatever years. So we just gotta start getting more people with us. We gotta start getting the Wrestling Divas podcast with us. We gotta get Sped. We gotta get Took and Turnbuckle over to a WWE show. Get them back on the right.
Yeah. We need to do a members only meeting on the live stream and figure out any shows and any things we could put together and mix and match co-host and stuff like that. We got a mean roster right now. We got to utilize it.
Oh, I got some new roster. I got some new signees. I'm announcing soon, so get excited. It's gonna be fun.
We got to get it done.
Yeah, I had a blast Sunday with you, man. It was fun. Obviously, Bound for Glory is gonna be lit. Yeah, tonight's show was good, man. Obviously, my voice is hanging on by a thread. So I'm going to let everybody know if they don't know, which they should. And from every Tuesday you're here, where can we find you on the socials?
Every Tuesday, like you said, Rewind right after NXT, Chair Shot Sports on YouTube. Also, Monday through Friday, typically 10 a.m. for Good Morning IWC. I took off 3 days because I just needed a mental break for a second. Every Thursday, 7 p.m. At Mob Squad 508. That's the Elite Mob the Elite Mob Squad podcast over on the Elite Mob Squad channel. That's going to be Dynamite discussions every Thursday at 7. But other than that, check me over here or with Big Mike and Sped. I'm all over the place. But my main shows Monday through Friday, 10 a.m., Tuesday with you, and Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern time.
Sounds like a plan, man. All right. If you're not following this, man, go follow him already. And obviously, if you're watching us, you know me. We were live last night with Lady Alpha and Autumn, the hosts of the Diva podcast, are joining me on the Raw Rundown. We're live tonight again for the NXT Rewind. Tomorrow night, it's the Weekend Wrestling over on bodyslam.net. In case you shoot them a follow, check out their Patreon as well. All breaking news and everything coming over from Corey and my boy Cassidy as well. Thursday's talking TNA, and Friday is the SmackDown Shakedown with Big Mike. So obviously prediction shows, interviews, follow-up shows, the whole nine. To see any of that, to see Mike over here on Tuesday nights, you got to do the thing. You got to subscribe, hit that bell, and if you're watching now, do me a favor, talk to me about in the comments about what your favorite match, either from HeatWave or NXT was. Because the biggest thing you do for me is hit that thumbs up. Give me a like if you like what you're watching, you like the stuff you're hearing.
Yes,
Helps us out with YouTube, gets us in the algorithm, helps me, helps Mike, helps Big Mike and Spedrock, also helps Lady Alpha and Autumn as well, and everybody under the Chair Shot Media Group umbrella. So shooting a like is the best you can do for us. We're always shooting for about 25 likes. That's our goal every night. So yeah, that being said, man, we go gargle some tea, hop in the shower, maybe get some sleep, and then get ready for a big show. Weekend Wrestling tomorrow on Body Slam. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. We're going to talk about some of the stuff going on with Rampage Jackson's son. A lot of other stuff, man. A lot of crazy stuff with AEW, WWE, and obviously we got WrestlePalooza coming up, also All Out as well, and also Crash in Paris. So definitely a reason to tune in. So for that being said, man, for Mike Norton over at the Mob Squad, I'm John Anthony. We will talk to you guys later, and we'll catch you guys next week on the Rewind.